Yo, what is the vibes? Make sure I get on. But that. Oh man, I gotta get my water. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, man. What's the vibes? What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One Number One. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel you're watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. If you're watching on Twitter, let me get a heart and a retweet. We'll greatly appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, like I said, man, hit that like button. YouTube gang on the check-in. Appreciate y'all boys and girls pulling up. Sub to the Cap Collective Discord if you want all my plays as soon as they drop. And let's see. Oh yeah, download that Hall of Fame app. Promo code Dream. And get your first week free. In the first month, half off. Midwest Lot Deep in the building. Happy birthday, Derrick Henry. We'll see against that Pittsburgh defense if he can get right. Will they feed him? We'll see. I actually like Lamar rush yards tonight. I'm sure he heard the talk. We'll see what happens. But I like Gainwell rushing receiving too. He probably scored a touchdown. But yeah, let's get right, man. NFL last week. Recap yesterday. Lost a little over a unit. Straights did their thing. 2-1 on straights, profitable there, but yeah, man, we should have hit a plus 9,000 with all our rebounds and assists, guys. Stephen Castle hooked us, and then I don't know how Derek White hooked us. He had 10 at halftime at first, but I knew they was gonna take one away, so he had 9 at halftime. We needed 10 to close out a lay, and then 12 to at least get a round robin 3 out of 4. And he had 1 rebound. No, he had no rebounds and assists until like 3 minutes left. And the only reason why he got that, shout out to Joe Mazzulla for just keeping him in up 25 after a timeout with 4.5 minutes left. I'm like, wow. Then he took him out with like 2 minutes left. So he hooked us on the round robin. But I digress. But other than that, man, big day coming. We got a lot of builder type vibes. So NBA will come, but let me give you guys a couple NFL bets and why. I'll give you guys my favorite NFL looks. It ain't much. It ain't much today in the NFL. Slim pickings. Everybody gonna have the same little incentive plays. But I got 3 looks for y'all, man. I got a hater lay. Ow. You know what I'm saying? We got a hater lay. But first, here's my favorite play. 0.3 units risk on this builder. I put it on the timeline. It's a plus 300. Put it to a plus 400 with the profit boost. Simple. Vikings to win by a touchdown, minus 5.5. The game to go under 43.5. Bengals to win. Bengals minus 5.5. And the Patriots first half minus 2.5. So we'll start at the bottom and go up. Pats minus 2.5 first half. They don't know. They would assume that the Broncos are going to win, but I would just think that they're going to play as hard as they can, at least the first half. And once they see the Broncos are up 13-3, or maybe the Broncos are up 20, then they start sitting there, guys. But for all they know, the Broncos could only be up, like I said, 13-3. And it's the NFL. Anything can happen when the Broncos are up 13-3. They might lose that game. So New England can't be bullshitting. And I think they're going to come out. I think you get some Drake May just putting a little finishing touches on his MVP case. I don't know if he's going to get it or not, but I think he has a big half. So I think the Patriots are up at least 3 at halftime. It's the NFL. It's week 18. Who fucking knows? Excuse my language. Bengals minus 5.5. This is just about them finishing the season strong. Terrible season. Injuries again, but Joe Burrow go out with a little bit of a bang. Game at home, and you're going against a rookie quarterback. This shouldn't really be close. This really should not be close. I think Shedeur might be able to get a little work in today. Might be able to have one of his better games, even though that Cincinnati defense been playing better. Shedeur might be live, for his rush yards, passing yards, all that. But I think ultimately the Bengals win this by double digits. So give me the Bengals minus 5.5. Vikings, same exact thing, except for their defense is much better. And I don't know how Green Bay scores 2 touchdowns this game. And I don't think Minnesota scores 30. So I took the game under 43.5 and the Vikings -5.5. JJ McCarthy, you already got to fight for your job next year. You better not be asked this last game. You better not be. You better not be. So yeah, man. Shout out to JJ McCarthy. I think he plays really hard. Not hard. I think he plays really well today. And they get the win. I think all these games are pretty much blowouts, but hopefully it's the NFL. So you gotta be safe as you possibly can. Vikings 5.5, Bengals 5.5, Patriots -2.5 first half, game under 43.5 for the Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. 0.3 units on that. Little boost builder type vibes. All right, let's see. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you on. Show some love. All right, this is the only incentive joint that I'm playing. I don't really trust none of the incentives except for these. And I don't even know if, well, I'm sure they probably have some money tied to them, but they're not really being spoke about that much that I've seen. I could be wrong though. Chase Brown, 50 yards in the Bengals money line. Justin Jefferson, 50 yards in the Vikings money line. The Denver money line, and Michael Wilson, 70 yards receiving in the Rams first half money line. So I had to put a bunch of, bells and whistles just to get it to a plus 400 to use this boost on it. And I could have put other bets with it, but these are probably my favorite looks. So first of all, Michael Wilson, just what he does without Marvin Harrison Jr. It's just what he does, man. Even with Marvin Harrison Jr., he's not bad, but without him, he's good for about 100. So I think he's gonna go off today. I can see a universe where the Rams are, up 17-20 into the third quarter. Middle to end of the third quarter, and Michael Wilson gets a couple, 2 or 3 drives, and he just padded stats. Jacoby Brissett, how many other games is he gonna actually start? This could be the last game he starts in his career. He may retire after this year. Who knows? So I think that Michael Wilson is in a good position. He's basically the anchor of this slate. Michael Wilson, 70 yards receiving, and the Rams to win in the first half, because if they win, they got to win, or they get to basically if they win, they play Tampa Bay. If they lose, they got to play like a better team. So they want to get this one. So Rams first half money line, Michael Wilson, 70 yards receiving. Broncos money line, they got to win. Chase Brown, 50 yards rushing. He needs 53 yards to get to 1,000 in the season. Cleveland been giving up the runs. I don't see why not. Think, Miles is going to get his sack. And I would have put his sack on here, but it wasn't available on this app. So I think he gets his sack. But yeah, Chase Brown, I think he gets his 50 yards to get to 1,000. I put the Bengals money line on there. And Justin Jefferson needs 53 yards to get to 1,000 yards receiving as well. There you go. I think they're going to force feed him. I think it's a pretty good matchup to do it. Week 18. I mean, it's not. You would think it's hard, depending on how the season's gone. You would think it's hard to get Justin Jefferson funneled passes, but I think it's going to be as easy as possible in Week 18. So I think I'll be shocked if Justin Jefferson doesn't end the season with 1,000 yards. That'd be crazy. So yeah, Justin Jefferson, 50 yards rushing. 50 yards receiving. Chase Brown, 50 yards receiving. Both of their teams to win the game. Denver to win the game. Rams first half money line. Michael Wilson to go just to have a good game, 70 yards. 0.2 units risk on that. Little builder that puts it to like a plus 500 or some shit, I think. Let me see. Yeah, puts it to a plus 550. And last but not least, man, Haterlay. Hey. I'm gonna give y'all the first quarter one. Get this out the way early. First quarter. Tony Pollard under 17.5 first quarter rush yards. Jacksonville need to win this game. They don't care about your money. Now, maybe he rip off a long run later. I don't even think he's gonna get to his yards, to be honest with you. I don't think he's gonna get to that many yards, but who knows? Maybe they try to force feed him 20, 25 carries. But to me, he's gonna need 20 carries. But it is rushing. It's the NFL. It's very fickle. Anything could happen. He can have a 30-yard run and end us in the first quarter. It's what it is. But I don't think he gets. I think they may get 2 possessions in the first half, in the first quarter, and I think one of those are 3 and out, or at best, a 6 and out. Two sets of downs and you gone. And I don't think there's gonna be much room for him to get yards in the first quarter like that. Riley Leonard under 30 yards passing. Trust me, first quarters, I bet enough quarterbacks to have 30 yards passing to know it's not as sweet as you would think. Again, a couple 1, 3 and out, and it's tough. You got to basically get a drive going to get 30 yards passing. And I don't know if Riley Leonard in his first NFL start is going to get a driver going. Now, generally, the plays are scripted. The plays are scripted. So, if the quarterback is going to have success, to me, it's generally at the first drive of the game or bum minutes toward the end of the game where they could just pad stats. That's a fact. But with that being said, I don't think Riley Leonard against the best defense that he's ever faced in his life is going to have success in the first quarter. We'll see. And Trey Lance under 34 and a half first quarter passing yards. Denver going to be off blood. Now, again, maybe Trey Lance ends up, showing out toward the end of the game, getting on a team next year. All this is like tryouts for these guys. But all these guys are going against really good defenses that need this game to solidify their playoff spot. This ain't nothing like, like all these guys, like I'm pretty sure the Jags need to win this game to keep their number 1 seed hopes alive or some shit like that. Texans lose, the Texans and the Jags, they fighting for the AFC South still. So, I would assume if not, the Texans are fighting for wild card seeding. So I don't think any of these quarterbacks are going to have a good game at all, let alone a good start to the game. Riley Leonard and Trey Lance under their first quarter yards passing, and then Tony Pollard under 17 and a half rush yards in the first quarter, because unless he breaks one for about 10, I don't think he gets there. All right. That's a plus 542. I only put a 10th of a unit on that because I got another hater lay that's kind of similar. Full game hater lay that's a little similar. So, ladies and gentlemen, them your blunt money bets, man. Let's cash them in the NFL. As far as the NBA, pretty simple and sweet, man. Michael Porter Jr. scored 25 points. I put that with Michael Porter Jr. is playing Denver for the first time. It's too easy, but we're going to bet it. I put that with the Vikings money line. Porter Jr., 25 points. Vikings money line, minus 129 for a unit. I don't got to say too much. Michael Porter Jr. has been playing amazing, maybe an all-star. He's going against his former team that don't play defense as it is. Now they could be getting Christian Braun back and Aaron Gordon back. What are they going to play? 23 minutes, 24 minutes tops? Niggas been out for like a month type shit. But I'm not worried about that. They just my goodness, they giving it up to anybody. They let Donovan Mitchell, I think, score like 30 in the second half, some shit like that. They giving it up, but shout out to them because they playing way harder than people would expect them to play. I think they win today. If Jamal Murray plays and the rest of the guys come back, I think they actually win in Brooklyn today. And it's a short spread. I think they win. But with that being said, ain't about to go too crazy. Ain't about to, this ain't rocket science. Ain't reinventing the wheel. Michael Porter Jr. going against his old team, 25 points. Minnesota money line, minus 129 for a unit. Half unit play. Michael Porter Jr., 4 threes. Even money. What is this? Okay, he might go 2 for 12. Don't care. It's just what it is. We're not gonna not bet it because we're scared of what can happen. Like, he's one of the best shooters in the league. He's playing as well as anybody in the league. He's shooting the ball from 3 as well as anybody in the league. Some days I'll come on here and I give you stuff like Jalen Brunson 4 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Nembhard points. So okay. Other days we're not gonna reinvent the wheel. And last but not least, I guess this is kind of sneaky. Marcus Sasser over 10.5 points for a half a unit. Just to give y'all something other than Michael Porter Jr. It's pretty simple with the Sass. Back-to-back games, 19 and 18 points, 24 minutes, back-to-back games. This game, it may be even better because you have who's out? What's his name is out? Ron Howland is starting. But old boy is out too. Duran is out. Somebody else is out. I can't think of. But long story short, Sash could be in for 30 minutes tonight. Cavs cannot guard point guards. And if the Cavs, which I doubt they do, they defense don't be on that. But if they just be smart, and the only reason why I say they won't do this is because Jamal Murray, maybe they will, but Jamal, yeah, they probably will. Because Jamal Murray gave him 31 in the first half, and they basically trapped Jamal Murray most of the second half, or at least most of the fourth quarter. That's how they came back and won. They should have lost that game. They would have lost if anybody from Denver could hit shots. Peyton Watson missed a bunch of shots. Nobody could nobody could really hit shots for them for Denver because they just started trapping Cade Cunningham. You do that with Marcus Sasser, that's what we want. You don't hit 4 threes back-to-back games. He can shoot the three. He got the little float game, can get to the line. So I really like him to get his 11 points. Like I said, 18 and 19 back-to-back games or whatever. I really like him to get his 11 points. But, hey, took him to get 18. Plus 399, put the little 25% DraftKings boost on there. Played it for 0.2 units because I think they're going to need his scoring. Who's going to score for the Pistons today? Can't trust Usar. Can't trust Ron Holland. Now it's NBA. Any of these guys can just have a 20-point game out of nowhere, Marcus Sasser. But if it's not K, who's scoring? Ain't no Tim Hardaway Jr., Duncan Robinson. Okay, good luck with that. He's going to get abused on the defensive end. And God forbid he not hitting shots, then he doesn't even need to be on the court if he not hitting shots. Because he's just getting abused too much on offense. And Garland and Mitchell got a field day with him. But yeah, maybe Duncan. Outside of that, yeah, B-ball Paul, Javonte Green off the bench, like, yeah, you got your opportunity. You just got back. You've been balling since you got back. This your role now. This is what you do. You come off the bench, you get buckets. So Marcus Sasser, 11 points, half a unit. That's on the score. Marcus Sasser, 18 points, 0.2 units. Dumb down builder, super dumbed down builder, plus 277. Luka 30, LeBron 20, Jaren Jackson 15. Norm Powell, Zion Williamson, each to have 20. Keeping it simple and sweet. We're losing too many lays on by a leg, go by a point. Like yesterday, I like it's so much lately that I lose a count. But yeah, yesterday we had threes lay on Yeka on Kongu over 3 from 3. He just didn't shoot threes. Everybody else covered their threes. They hit a couple blood money bets yesterday, so we're not gonna complain. But still, man, so we dumbing down, man. We gotta secure profit. I did play Michael Porter 6 threes at plus 450, and I played his 40 points at plus 830, 0.15 units risked on each of those. All right. Damn, this nigga 40 went all the way up to 1,000. I should have fucking waited. That means his 25 is probably just playable straight up. What's his 6 threes now? 470. I mean, I don't think he scores 40, but you got to give it a shot. I mean, this is the situation. If you're gonna bet it, you got to bet it. I don't want to be watching this nigga have 24 in the first half. Be like, damn, I wish I had his 40. And me seeing his 40 sitting there at minus 121 when he got 24 at half, or he got 26 at the half, and this 40 sitting at minus 141. And I'm sitting there thinking, do I want to take that live? Hell no. Nah. So yeah, give y'all a couple more blunt money bets. We're gonna catch something live today as well. Yeah, a couple more blunt money bets, man. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you're on. Let me get a heart and a retweet if you're watching on Twitter. Same shit if you're watching on YouTube. Share it with your people. All that good stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Cedric Howard, 6 rebounds. Seti, rebound away from cashing around Robin for us. It's okay. Said he been balling, but I do think he gets his 6 rebounds this game. We need him to get 8. He finished with 7 last game. But yeah, Seti, 6 rebounds. And this could be even better because you may have guys from Memphis sitting out. You may have Santi Aldama sitting out. You may have a John Moran sitting out. You never know. We'll see. But yeah, Ced Coward for the Memphis Grizzlies, 6 rebounds. Ryan Rollins, 25 PRA. He just been covering that lately. Pretty good matchup. I'm starting to trust him a little bit more than KPJ. Each of those guys are capable, but I was close to getting in with Ryan Rollins for half a unit, so I just put him on a blown money bet. And Dante DiVincenzo over 8.5 rebounds and assists. I seen the whole entire timeline on Anthony Edwards rebounds and assists yesterday. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm just like, y'all must not know what we've been playing for the last 2 weeks. I couldn't wait to put in that Dante DiVincenzo rebounds and assists. Everybody like, oh, the Heat get this some the point guards and Dante not really the point guard. So Ant's gone. I'm like, has anybody checked what Dante DiVincenzo's hit percentage of this 8.5 has been over the last 10 games? It's at least 8 out of 10. I'm thinking it's 9 out of 10. So now again, back to back. He may not even play. It could be a blowout. This isn't a 2-unit bet. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to play it straight, only take it for a half a unit. But I'm not going to not play it. Like, it's just what it is. I'm not going to not play it. And it's still another good matchup. It's another good matchup for him. So, yeah, said 6 rebounds. Ryan Rollins, 25 PRA. Dante DiVincenzo over 8.5 rebounds and assists, plus 405. 0.2 units rest on that. Nothing too crazy. I ain't nothing too crazy on that. And let's see. I guess I'll close with this. Oh, yeah. That's what I'll close with. So the 5-day 5K is still lit, but I want to try something. I was thinking about this like at the end of last year. The 5-day 5K is still lit, but I wanted to try a 3-day 1K. I think for a lot of people getting 1,000 in 3 days, I think that's good work for a lot of people. Maybe in 2 days with a slate like today. So we starting with 40.4 units. Hold on, let me make sure. We start with 0.4 units. And I gotta actually make sure I'll put this in here. But yeah, it's gonna be 40 to 120, 120 to 360, and 360 to Stiz. And that's how we're gonna do that. And today's a pretty good day for it, in my opinion, because I got some NBA plays that I like enough to dumb them down immensely. And then we got some NFL money lines that we like as well that we could just spice it up with. So we'll keep this really simple and sweet. Cade Cunningham, Donovan Mitchell, Maga Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, each to score 20 points. That's like a minus 101 by itself. Vikings, Bengals, Jags, money line. That turns it to a plus 2 something. All right? Like plus 210, something like that. Cade, absolute great matchup. I think it'll be a while before they start doubling. Great matchup. We already know guards against the Cavs been getting right, going to continue to get right. Eventually, they may double them, something like that. But I still think he gets his 20. I still think Cade gets 30 today. Just like Jamal Murray got 30 in the first half. You know what I'm saying? They're going to double him, but it's not like Cade ain't seen a double. And I think Denver, I ain't going to say that. I was going to say I think Detroit has better guys but I ain't going to say that because Detroit's banked up too. Donovan Mitchell scored 20. I think this is going to be a pretty close game. Now, the thing that I noticed too about Denver, about Cade in Detroit, that's very interesting is they play New York. And I think that's the first time they play New York all season. So they play New York tomorrow. Pretty sure they play New York tomorrow. So that's kind of a crazy back-to-back. But both of these are big games. They still looking at it. It's not like they about to be like, all right, we want New York so bad that we're going to take Cleveland lightly. Nah. That's the two, Cleveland's starting to look like Cleveland again. You would assume Cleveland's going to be top 3 in the East, top 4 in the East. Denver, number 1. You got Orlando out there. That's a big game, and the Knicks going to be a big game. So I still think you get an assertive Cade and an assertive Donovan Mitchell tonight. Big game for both. Big game for both. Now, this is it's Donovan Mitchell to score 20. I don't need to, but hey, he could have 14 points for sure. And Garland can go for 30, and Evan Mobley can go for 27. A lot of shit can happen. But I think Donovan Mitchell, I think it's going to be a close game, a good game, and that means Donovan Mitchell should get adequate usage. Hopefully it's high usage. Michael Porter Jr. 20, revenge game, goes without saying. And Jamal Murray 20 points because Jamal Murray's been on an absolute tear. I don't think that Aaron Gordon and Christian Braun coming back for 23 minutes is gonna stop Jamal Murray from doing what he's been doing. May take a little bit from his rebounds, maybe a little bit from his assists. I mean, he may add a little bit to his assists, take a little bit from his rebounds, but I think at the end of the day, Jamal Murray still is going to be super aggressive, and it's the Nets who's going to guard him. Igor Denham, good luck. Vikings, Bengals, Jags money lines. You niggas lose today? Yeah, look, I mean, we take it. You take that. Is what it is. But like that. So yeah, plus 200 on that, and believe that. I kept this in the court, and y'all on the timeline too. I mean, I kept this on the court. Y'all get it since y'all in the chat right now. But yeah, this here, I'm probably gonna have a step 2 tonight because that Sunday night game, I'm liking the under in that game. I'm thinking that we might be able to get the Steelers super plus money. I'm thinking Aaron Rodgers is gonna throw, play decently. And we just looking for a bunch of party pieces. We got Luka, Marcus Smart, LeBron, some looks late night. It's some looks late night. So yeah. Run through these comments, man, and let's watch some football. Clippers killed me. Harden and Kawhi on the bench in the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah. Boston shot their lights out for sure. What up, Solo in the building? What up, 96 Finest? What's good, Dream? Ain't caught it live in a while. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, bro. Happy New Year, my guy, King KT. What's the word? Appreciate you pulling up. Bev Road No Hills. He said he's going to the Nets game today. MPJ better pop. Yeah, he better pop. I don't see why he wouldn't. Unless Denver going to do some foul stuff and just double him from the time you get the ball. That'd be nasty. I know you on Marcus Sasser. My only thing is minutes. 24 minutes is enough to get 11 points, even 18. And he might get a little more. What up? Definitely a King Henry ladder day. Everybody on Henry, I might oblige in the late night. I don't like public plays in the NFL. For real. NFL did me filthy yesterday, too. My favorite play was the over in the Niners game. And, of course, they scored like 17 points. But I did have the Bengals, and I did have Seattle winning. But I had a little 3-teamer that missed. Vibes are high, and so am I. A-Dub in the building. Going with Black. I like that. Black for 20 today. He averages this with Suggs and Wagner out over and 100%. This is a fact. Anthony Black scares me, but he did just help me bring a lay home either yesterday or the day before. Yeah, his 15 is safe. I think his line is 18, actually. So, yeah, I'm with you. Shout out to Jalen Suggs. Hopefully he can get healthy. I mean, he'd be all right. Nigga, a millionaire, but damn. King Henry, 100 yards and a touchdown. All right. Do you think Paul Reed or Stu starts for Durham? I think Beef Stu gonna start. I think B-Ball Paul can have a really good game though, but I do think Beef Stu starts. The light bearer in a building. What up? All right, gang. That's that. 1 o'clock on the dot. Just to recap, we on Michael Porter Jr. points and threes. And we on Marcus Sasser points. These are all early games, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get up to a fire start. And this is Sombrero Dream Day tomorrow. We got to have that. So do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. Sub to the Cap Collective Discord if you want all the plays as soon as they drop. The link is in the description of the video, in the bio of my Twitter page. Sub to the channel, Blunt Money Bets. Download that Hall of Fame app. Promo code DREAM to get your first week free, 50% off for your first month. And let's get to it. Country Boy, what up? He said K double. Okay. Mobley double. Okay. Ant Black dubs. I like that. Kuz over. Ooh, that's sneaky. I didn't even think about Kuz today. I like that. Royce O'Neal to get 10. I kind of like Royce O'Neal 2 threes over his 10, but okay. Michael Porter Jr. I like a lot of those. I don't like Mobley because I'm a Mobley hater. That don't mean that Mobley ain't about to eat today. I'm just a Mobley hater. He don't do it for me. Pause. Anthony Black, love that look. K double, love that look because I don't think they're gonna just let. First of all, he's gonna get this K double, but I don't think they're gonna just let K get 50 tonight. He's gonna have to move the ball. Cool, very sneaky coming off that bench. Bobby Portis Jr. as well. Sneaky coming off that bench, but I like Kuz and what should be an up and down game with minimal defense. He's going against the second unit on the Kings. Royce O'Neal, a little sneaky. Royce must be eating lately. It's a little sneaky, but it is OKC, and they do be leaving shooters wide the hell open in the corner. So I personally would do Royce O'Neal 2 threes if the odds are the same as 10 points, but you know what I'm saying? It's cool. And Michael Porter Jr. 4 threes for sure. For sure. I might do something with Michael Porter threes, AJ Green threes, if I could think of another guy at threes that I like. Not even think. I mean, probably won't because I might do Young Eagle. No, that's the same game. Never mind. But I haven't really found many three spots that I like. Donovan Mitchell, possibly. Marcus Sasser, possibly to hit 2 threes. Maybe I'll do that, but I'm already heavy on the Sass. I'm already too heavy on the Sass. But Sasser 2 threes at minus 138 is crazy considering he's got 4 back-to-back games. So you know he's going to get looks off the Cade. He's going to get looks. I mean, he's going to get looks against the Cavs. It's the Cavs. So yeah, but yeah, do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out. Really appreciate y'all rocking with me. We will be back tomorrow. As always, appreciate y'all pulling up. Hopefully you found the stream entertaining and informative. You know the vibes. Get to this cash. We got to have it. So let's get it.